Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back to the next episode in our Detroit Become Human Let's Play series. This is going to be episode 4. My name is Talon Fakalak. Thank you so much for joining us. We love to game, and this story is no exception. It is absolutely remarkable now. In the last episode, we just finished by witnessing the rebirth of Markus, the safekeeping of Alice and Kara.
The most important thing is not to live, but to have a reason to live.
Through
That's
that.
a quote from Jean Genot, a French writer.
I love it. I love it. And this amazing menu that I can't stop enjoying every time I do an introduction. I think this game is remarkable. We also saw Connor die, and I'm really hoping that's not true forever. But let's go ahead and hop into this episode and see where the story takes us. Enjoy. Where are we? It's nice to see that we're Connor again, but is this in the past or is this in the present? What kind of garden is this? It's truly beautiful. Wonder if this is the architect.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
Oh, interesting.
I don't intend to.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one.
Okay.
But some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It would be better for you and the investigation.
Interesting.
I understand.
He says that
The
knowing something we don't.
interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
I respected him. Traumatized, deviancy, regrets, simulation. I'm gonna say traumatized.
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I like him.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Well said.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Adapt. Definitely adapt.
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the
Why are we
investigation that I
losing-
avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
You know what? I don't like Amanda anymore.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this.
I'm gonna take that as a W. Everyone is alive in my timeline right now. I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that. Yeah, I'd be studying too. I have a feeling Connor's gonna cross paths with Kara and Markus, but for the wrong reasons. Alright, we're looking for Hank. Let's go to receptionist.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
I love that. I really do. What is going on the TV right now, guys?
You might be in shock.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level. A Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night.
Sure.
Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side.
Interesting. So there's a war going on.
Dennis Riggs has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada,
I love how I can look and observe. Kind of like my favorite thing about this game. Wow, there's a lot of desks.
and an international conference to be held. So far,
I'm looking
there has
for
been no
Lieutenant
response
Anderson's
from
desk.
Either Moscow or Washington.
It's that desk right there.
We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
I love how everything is all Android all the time. Even in the police station. What do we have over here, though? There's a lot of things we can see. Oh, P.O. Pearson. Okay, so we can see the names. I guess I'm not particularly keen on learning the names of every single cop.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before.
Ha!
If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
He must be the bomb.com in the best of best worlds because, you know, he's the only human I've seen so far working in this space. Then again, we didn't get to see the right side of that gentleman's face right there.
Hi, honey. You okay?
Yeah, I'd like to be that guy that kind of like sits around and waits all day, but you know what? I definitely am not. Let's see what Lieutenant Anderson listens to. Perhaps we can kind of figure out his character. Looks like he's listening to some Metallica or something. Knights of the Black Death. Okay, don't know who that is, but sure it's kind of similar on the genre. Let's not call anybody, but let's go ahead and analyze his desk. So we've got donuts. My man likes his donuts. Oh my gosh, you know how sick that is that I could actually see the entire makeup of it? Got a dead Japanese maple, so he clearly has an appreciation for the finer things, but no time to deal with it. Cold coffee with traces of caffeine. Don't bleed the same color. Anti-Android slogan, so he's trying to figure that out. Like he probably has a fascination with baseball. These are all talking points. We could have some matches. Probably smokes. Oh, I don't want the matches. Take a look at the chair. You can see we got some hair on it. Oh, it said... Wait a minute. Did that say dog? Yeah, St. Bernard. So he's got a dog. That's cool. I love St. Bernards. Big fan. And then look at that team. That's actually him in real life with the crew. And he's got everybody kind of highlighted on here. So you got a good cop. You got real police. It looks like an asshole, a nice, and then not sure since 2019 owes me $50. Okay, well that's cool. And then we're gonna see research on the board here. So there's a whole lot of things. So he was in charge of dismantling the Red Ice network with 50 arrests. He was promoted to lieutenant and seizure on Red Ice in Detroit. So he's really just anti-drug. He's a decorated officer. Okay, all right, good to know. Good to know. There he is. What's up,
Hello,
champ?
Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus. Hank, in my office.
Ooh, nice tie. I don't want to die because it makes Hank think I'm a different guy, but I mean, I really do feel like he's the kind of guy that can understand what transferring of consciousness means, and I really am the same person, you know?
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
I like his
Everybody's overloaded.
humility.
I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way. I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
I wish I worked in environments like
Jeffrey,
this.
Jesus Christ. Why
This
are
is
you
just
doing
too
this to
fun.
me? You know how much I hate these fucking things? Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
See, I wish, again, I really do wish I worked in environments like this. Because at the end of the day, these guys are probably the closest homies you've ever met outside of the office. Let's just say
I'm
positive.
very pleased to have joined the team. I can assure you I'll do my very
Close the
best.
door on your way out.
Oh, so he doesn't care either. This is tough, man. I feel bad for Connor.
Have a nice day, Captain.
The problem is you can beat Connor in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be this guy. And you'll just get walked on. All day. Every single day. I know it, because I've lived it. So we can progress the case. I'm going to check on Hank, but I am just going to do a little, tiny, little bit of... Whoa. What just happened there? I'm going to do a little, tiny bit of exploration. Yeah. Something over here. Nice kitchen. Here's that guy that we saw in the interrogation room.
Shit. Look at that. A fucking ghost. His clone ends up in a dumpster, but this morning, what do you know? Another son of a bitch takes his place.
I'm actually the same guy. Say it.
Hello, Detective Reed.
That just shows that we have history.
Ever seen an android like you before? Model are you?
I'll answer him.
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all.
Can I say yes? Can I just straight up say yes? Oh,
Bring me a coffee, dipshit.
nope. That's a hard no.
Get a move on!
No.
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh. When a human gives you an order, you obey. Got it? Stay out of my way. Next time, you won't get off so easy.
This is what I'm talking about. If I was Connor, I'd shoot that guy in the forehead right now. And just be like, oh, huh, deal with it. But you know what? Nobody bats an eye when he punches me in the chest. I know Connor's not supposed to feel pain, but the fact that he keeled over like that and showed red.
Provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have exhibited...
Public opinion's down. Yeah, well, I got news for you. Public opinion's always going to be down when a world's ran by a group of asshats. Oh, interesting, interesting. Do you see that? Do you see that in there? Let's go take a look at that. If I'm not mistaken, there's something only we can see, and it's written on the wall. I know a lot of people would have PTSD from coming in here after dying in here, you know, but consider me more curious. That is amazing, the level of detail that they put into this game to show you how time has passed and the decisions you make affect the world around you. I don't think androids take pisses, but we're still gonna walk into this bathroom nonetheless. love that. Connor is not just an android. Connor is evolved. I kind of want to see around just because there's also... Oh, look at that.
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you! Fucking android.
Does that bother you? Can I go in? Oh, that guy either is having one of the worst nightmares of all time or he's going through withdrawals, but either way, none of it looks fun. What can I do here? I really dig this office, this landscape. Everything about it is truly fascinating. We'll go talk to Hank. New Connor, understanding, pragmatic, or constructive. Let's go ahead and start with constructive.
It's an honor to be working with you, Lieutenant. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
I don't know what to make about that. I don't want to spook him, but I want to call out something that he's kind of keen on. So let's start with what we know.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Damn.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Again, another negative?
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you?
Thought I'd know, dude.
Sumo. I call him Sumo.
I don't want to tell him I'm listening to the music he's listening to. I feel like that could probably cause a negative. Who's Fowler? Let's talk Fowler.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I mean, maybe I don't want to play 20 questions, but the music thing, maybe, you know, screw it.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
That worked out. All right, let's get to work.
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
I'm gonna leave hours out of it. I don't think it's worth it. All right, so what do we have here? We got a missing guy. We got a... Oh, wait a minute. That's the guy that sold us paints. He's a suspect? That's interesting. Claims to have attacked by an AV500. That's the model in particular at Fast Coney Dogs. Okay. So it looks like this model is technically a model for all storefronts. which is interesting. And it says right here, lunged at him unexpectedly in an attempt to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. Then we've got an AP4 series saying that the androids trashed several rooms in a house before taking flight. Let's just scan all files.
243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
You know what? If I was working with Connor, I'd be a kid in a fucking candy shop. I would be so pumped to be like, hey, can you scrape everything in the database? Yeah, boom. Just like that. Lieutenant needs to stop being such a jerk. Direct, professional, understanding. Let's do understanding.
I understand you're facing personal issues.
That's not what we wanted to say.
But you need to move past them.
That's definitely not what we wanted to say. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
not your friend. I don't need your advice.
I
Okay?
did not mean to do that. How did Hank not have a negative opinion of us for saying that? Threaten, resign the mission, or determined? Let's keep going, determined.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
I love it. I love it. That's hard as hell.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. But things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX400 that killed the guy last night.
Looks like we're starting from scratch with Hank.
District.
It's unfortunate.
I'm on it.
I feel like if we didn't die and we chose dog and music, maybe we could become best homies, but this is going to be really tough to get respect from him. Nor do I know if I want to have respect from him, but I feel like at some point later down the line when it comes to the storyline, we're going to want him on our side. Hank got a lead. There we go. Or Hank is mad. Oh, so it doesn't matter. Look at this. Talk to Hank. Hank is mad. There's no way around this. Hank's going to hate us no matter what we do. Work for... Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Talk to Gavin. There's a couple different things we could have done there. I don't think any of these are really going to buff our impression. Okay. All right. We're just going to keep moving on. Ooh, resuming with Kara and Alice's storyline. This is good. Interesting. I'm not exactly sure when they're going to have us get out of this room, but I would like to try to figure out how to protect her a little bit more.
It wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare.
Oh, poor girl. You want a bath?
How about a nice warm bath? And then we can go out and try to get you something to eat.
Sounds good.
What do you say? Okay.
Family.
I'll run you a bath.
I like that. Family makes me feel a lot better. Anything we can't make up for with Hank's storyline, we'll do with Alice, you know, because... Gosh, I wish I could be family with everyone, but... It doesn't seem so easy. You know, I'm wondering... Yes, is she gonna do... That's right. Oh, no. Cut the hair. What do you mean, cut the hair? I thought she was gonna cut the implant out, kind of like Markus, but never mind. It would certainly help us. That made us happy, though. Ooh, we get to choose our hair. Do we want to go blonde, Black or stylish? Let's go. Oh shit, I don't know. I have blonde hair in real life. I like black hair. I think short black hair looks good, but that might be a little goth. White could be interesting. Do white. Yo. Whoa. You know how bad I wish I could do this in real life? Yeah, let's go blonde. That was super cool, by the way. I love that detail they put in there. There we go. Okay, we can pop this out. If all androids could do this, well, I guess you have to deviate in order to be able to do so. But there is no telling the difference between me and a human. None. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the bath here and let Alice know she can go in.
You're pretty like that.
Aw, thank you.
You really look like a human now.
Thank you.
Your bath's ready.
There we go. Cyber life. First android zoo opens up. UF life expectancy is now 91. Holy crap, amazing. 0.4 world population holds 94% of global wealth. Holy cow, so it gets worse. Awesome, glad to know my future and my kids are totally screwed. Cyber life is set to open its first android zoo. That'd be sweet. Exhibit all exotic species to become extinct in the last 30 years. All kinds of cool stuff. I'm just going to let you guys read through that. Let's go check the next article. Canada. Canada's still an android-free zone. Canada, where the air is clean and the welcome is always warm. Wow. Despite the U.S. voting in its Android Act as early as 2028, Canadian Parliament has yet again pushed back on the decision as whether or not to permit androids into the country. As a result, androids are still not sold in Canada and have no official status in the country. With androids continuing to fuel unprecedented growth in the U.S. economy, yet contributing to record levels of unemployment, the arguments for and against putting them on sale in Canada rages on. But for the time being, Canada remains an android-free zone. I like that. Kind of crazy that the androids are no longer allowed in certain countries, you know, but at the same time, I think if people want to choose, they choose, and if you want to have androids...
The victim's name was Todd Williams,
an
unemployed man from Corktown. According to initial reports, he was shot by his android, an AX400. The android fled the scene, and a police search is now in progress.
So Connor's looking for us.
For Channel 16 News.
That's not good. The storylines cross. Can Connor really find us, though?
You had no choice. He would have killed me if you hadn't stopped him.
There you go. She knows. Connor would discover that, too.
We have nowhere to go. And the police are looking for us now.
Okay, Alice, we can start our own life. I'm gonna... Oh, contact that android across town.
That android yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. Could be worth a try.
Let's do that. I don't want any of Alice's family.
We can't change the past, Alice. But we can decide the future.
That's right.
We're gonna pull through, and soon all this will just be a bad memory. Finished getting ready? I'll go out and find some food for you, and then we can get going.
Sounds good. Still raining, huh? Oh my gosh, Connor and... Uh-oh.
Lieutenant Anderson, Detroit Police. Looking for a female android robbed a store down the road last night. You seen anything?
An android? No, I don't think androids here.
Have you seen anyone that looks like this?
Shoot!
Fuck. I knew there was something weird about her. She came in last night. She was dressed normal, you know? There was no way I could tell.
Is it still here?
Yeah, probably. Room 28.
Shoot, we gotta go. Oh my gosh, I like how this just immediately shifts the storyline.
You wait in the car.
Shit.
You're going to need me, Lieutenant. I know more about androids than you do.
Listen, I'm tired of you talking back to me. You're a machine, so shut the fuck up and do what I say.
All I want is to accomplish my mission. I'm sorry if that upsets you.
You want to see the end of your mission? Stop busting my fucking balls.
Yeah, I don't even want to be friends with Hank. He can go... Not very nice words insert here. Get out of the way, Hank. Are we really gonna bust this door in? I hope nobody's here. Okay, good, we're out.
It's gone.
Nice. I'm gonna wait till this turns green. You definitely don't want to jaywalk in front of the police.
Fuck, that's them. Hey, stop! Police!
Uh-oh.
Which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station.
That's not good. Man, I don't know if I should have just crossed right there. Hopefully Hank's not behind me.
They're over there!
I'm gonna slowly run in.
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck. That's insane.
Oh! Oh my goodness. Go, 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 go.
Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Now you will get yourself killed.
All right.
Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order.
I did that intentionally. Oh shit. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, you're allowed to make mistakes, right? Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh. Wow, that was way too close.
Are you okay?
I'm just glad we made it across and nobody got caught. Connor did observe us, though. He looked really close at our face. Holy cow, there's a lot of stuff that could have happened here. Okay, so again, top result, right? I like that. Kara and Alice reach the other side. Awesome. This path right here, what does this say? Obey. Okay, so this would be like Connor chasing and maybe making it to him. And I wonder if it would be like... I guarantee you one of these situations is Connor dies trying to chase. But then I also guarantee there's a path in which we die. Alrighty. So I like that. And then this is crazy. What happens here? This is a whole separate section. So we never saw this because we chose to have a morning in the motel. But if we had a morning, I'm assuming, in the abandoned house, there's a completely different start. And the storyline does not cross until you get to the pursuit with Connor. Very interesting. I love how this whole thing plays out. Again, I like where we're at with our story. I think we're making the right calls here. Kara and Alice have reached the other side. It would be amazing to purposefully rerun this campaign and make different choices. But as I do, we like to do 3. So let's go ahead and push on and perhaps we get to see Markus's side of the story.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now,
yeah.
it's the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We've contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take care of stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in the designated area.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
Ah, okay. So we're not exactly sure who Jericho is yet, but this symbol to us is important somehow. There's no other way to really look at that. There is some pretty similar styled graffiti here. Yeah. Oh, ho, ho, look at that. Look at that. There it is. We're gonna track down the symbol, hopefully leading us to where we need to go. If I'm not mistaken, the background on this was like a yellow-orange. Anything else in this space? A magazine. I'm not, reading the magazines is good, but I have found nothing in them yet. Can we go up the down escalator? Vice versa? I see our graffiti on the wall right there.
Hi.
Do you know where Jericho is?
Interesting. Okay, so we have this symbol. What other symbols do we have around here? There it is. Okay, pink stars. I think I see it over there in the distance. I'd like to point out a fact again that this is the same girl who was looking at Kara. That's the same jacket. Very intriguing. Interesting. I wonder us scanning this shows the next. Like, why does the graffiti in our hand keep changing? I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna keep going down this way. Oh. No dice. That's a police officer. Definitely don't want to do anything stupid. Oh. Chain with robots. Oh. There it is. Look at these cars. They've got their blinkers on and everything. The detail in the city right now is absolutely amazing. Let me just run across the street real quick. Don't worry about me. First symbol right here. Very nice. Second symbol was above it, I believe. No. Right here. And the third symbol is directly to the right of it. Ooh, obstructed symbol. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm not able to actually identify it. I don't think anybody's gonna really care that I'm doing this. Ah, is this Jericho? That's a really pretty piece of graffiti right there. Oh. Alright, where's number 3? Interesting. Find a way to reach the roof. I was gonna say, I don't think I see all of them. How do we reach the roof? Can move this guy. Oh man, okay, androids are hypermobile. That is super awesome. Okay, looks like sparkle with a mechanical nut or bolt. Oh! I know we're good, but I didn't think we were that good. Reconstruct, I like that. Oh, we could do a little wall run here. I'm a fan of that action. Execute. Yes, I love that. Almost feel like we're watching Sherlock Holmes when he pre-analyzes a fight scene and then executes the fight scene. There's our shot right there, Sparkle City. 1. There's 2. I'm liking the symbols I'm seeing. Where did you locate symbol number 3? Oh wow, that was really hidden. I got kind of lucky there. So somebody must have embedded the shots, and this is code only for AI to figure out how to find their own safety net. Oh, we got 2 options here. We got that one and this one. Let's reconstruct this. That looks like a terrible path. We're gonna go with this one. There we go. And then you can grab the ladder or go for this jump. Something tells me the jump on the ladder might be the move. There we go. I like that approach. Markus has got moves. The boy can run, that's for sure. Alright, we are now dangerously close. These clues that they're giving us are getting a little bit more disguised. Whoever hit this place definitely didn't want anybody to find it, that's for sure. Kinda had a feeling that wouldn't work out. Well, that's it. Guess we're going home. There's always another option. I love how you can just muscle up, no problem. I really do feel like, though, if androids united, they would be unstoppable, right? I mean, they're strong, they're quick, they can analyze everything, and their shot is nothing but true. I don't see a way in which 50 androids could ever lose, you know, unless you're dropping bombs on things. Alright, please don't break on us this time. Interesting camera angle, that is for certain. Like the jump in Divergent. Assassin's Creed. I love the shake flashlights. We used to have one of those growing up. They are really cool. Take a lot of energy though. I'm just gonna keep moving. That's a negative on that door. And that one. Oh my goodness, who lives in here? Nothing in this room. I really hope nobody lives in there. That would be absolutely disgusting. Oh, man. Yep, let's follow him. Without question. Man, is this is the engine room on the boat. Again, we're looking for Jericho. We're a deviant. Oh! It's never easy. But we've been in worse situations, that's for sure. Look at all of them. Oh, it's the guy from the roof.
Welcome to Jericho.
Hey, we did it. I love it. I love it. Meet the people of Jericho. There was only one way that was going to go, which I'm really a fan of. You know, there are some side things right here, especially right here, that I bet you if we found them, it would contribute to a different picture in the larger long run of things. But I'm not too upset about that. The outcome is just the same result. So we made it. We finally met the people of Jericho. This is going to be an incredible story arc to uncover. But that is going to be it for today's episodes, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's content. And stick around because we are going to keep pushing the storyline across all 3 sections. This is fun. This is really fun. And I'm excited to bring more content to you guys. So take it easy, guys. I hope your day was just a little bit better. Peace!